Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think this is a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Today, in and of itself, pretty boring. Not much happened. Again, this is representing today's price action right here. But I would call this actually very, very bullish. And the reason why I'd give the bulls the benefit of the doubt is because when you consider the overall context of the market, let's see, the Dow Jones, what did that eventually close down? 395. So overall markets at one point, the Dow was down at least 450. But to think that while the overall markets were getting absolutely crushed, this was still managed to hold up its overall gains. That's a nice little sign in and of itself. Now, does that mean that this thing is for sure headed back up over 20? No, there's no such thing as a guarantee. But, you got to also keep overall context in mind and think about all the bloodshed that was occurring around the market. And this, just pretty much gapped down a little bit and then just went sideways the rest of the day. Not too shabby. Now, from a, not necessarily update's not the right word, but more so kind of a confirmation point of view, especially for those of you that have watched my past videos. Nothing has changed. You still have 1675 down here as that key area of support. The price did, flirt with it earlier on in the day, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a great job of not only holding the area, but actually got a nice little bounce from that point. So if that still remains that overall area of support again at 1675-ish, and then from an overall chart perspective up here around $19.15. But overall, just kind of consolidation day. I get it, kind of boring, especially when this thing has made big movements. But sometimes boring is good, boring is healthy, and I would, argue for the reasons already stated that this was one of those healthy, boring type of days. The week is young, although it's going to be a goofy week with Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see how this one continues to play out on the week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.